We're in a period in history where very few people are only kidney yin or only kidney yang deficient. And what happens when you start giving a kidney yin tonic to someone who clearly needs it, but who's also kidney yang deficient, though we may not know that at first, is that they start feeling very tired. They start feeling really tired. They're like, wait, I wasn't tired. But now that I start to settle, and now that there starts to be silence and an entree into the depths, I think I'm going to fall asleep. Now, that often is an indication that sleep is needed. So don't go get another cup of coffee. Sleep, rest. It's a good idea, especially pre-solstice. Sleep is worth more. Rest is worth more pre-solstice than at any time of the year. So it's a very good investment. And occasionally, when given yin tonics, just kidney yin tonics, some people actually get depressed and start feeling like, if I actually stop, there's no bottom. And I'm just going to go down, and I don't know if I'm going to get back up again. That is not a sign that the kidney yin tonics were incorrect. It is a sign that the person needs some yang tonic as well. The difference between rest and collapse is whether there's a sense that the bottom will hold, that there's somewhere when you go down that you can actually rest that feels solid. See if you can feel what it feels like to be like, I'm going down, but there's no stop. It's just going down into the depths. This is supposed to be restful. Versus, I'm going down to the bottom of the ocean, and there's rock solid bedrock to hold me. I am letting myself relax onto my chair, into my hammock, whatever it is, and I'm feeling it lifting me up. Like what I'm sitting on, it's pushing up against my butt. That's not collapse. When we can feel that foundations are solid, we rest. This is what yang tonics do. So I'm going to mention Cuscuta, which is kidney yin tonic and kidney yang tonic and kidney qi tonic and kidney jing tonic. It's a little black seed that contains everything, the full starter kit, the full foundational re-endowment. I think of Cuscuta for people who could use a foundational re-endowment. That feeling of deep, deep down. Yes, I can. I have the resources. This is exactly the feeling that we need when we have been speeding to find a gas station because the red light is on our car, that our gas is low, and we're like, there can be this feeling of like, I don't feel well resourced and well foundation, so that's a fabulous example of somebody who really needs the yin tonic because they need to slow down and rest and resource, but who can't or goes into terror like there's no bottom or depression because they need the Cuscuta to remind them, okay, there is a bottom and we're filling it in with qi and jing and yin and yang. Sometimes I call it the pyramid butt herb, where you think of where you're like shape, help a person feel like shaped like a pyramid, like give it a try. That kind of solid feeling, foundational re-endowment, whether it's a woman who's pregnant or wanting to have a child later in life, and she's like, do I have it? Do I have it in me? Or a person who's in a state of being older and wanting to launch something. Okay, can I do this? Or younger and been through an incredibly hard time, very drained, and needing that foundational sense of your existence came with a trust fund from the Tao. You spent a bunch of it, but it's still there, and there's still deposits being made. So rest.